Hello, Internet, and welcome. So, I have some fairly good news and slightly bad news. The news is the store I'm working at is going to be cutting back my hours because they have more people now. And yes, that's both the good news and the bad news. The good news because I'll have more time and energy to work on things that I care about. And bad news because it also means less income, but I'm not really worried about that. I'm working there more for the experience than anything, so that I'm just not some random guy who has a college degree and no work experience. Like, what the heck is this guy? I don't want to hire him. At least I hope that's how it's going to work out, but we'll see. So that's also good because I'll have time and energy to actually search for a better job if they're cutting back my hours. Other good news is I'm probably going to do a Let's Play again. I don't really want to give it up just yet. And with fewer hours worked, I should have the time and energy to do that. Again, still kind of thinking about what exactly I want to do. As I said before, the Mod of the Week series has to go. That is just too time consuming. It's not going to work out. Oh, and if you're wondering why I have the Alex skin, that's because I'm in my development environment. It does not load skins correctly, although I do actually have my username, which is good for issuing commands and such. So yes, I will have another 1.8.9 Let's Play coming up, and I guess I need to finish that 1.7.10 series. I recorded an episode 30. I haven't looked at it. It may be garbage. I may have to redo it. Although, I don't know, like the whole time I was running around just showing off stuff in the world I've already built, and I didn't feel like it was very interesting, so I don't know. I may just cut that series short, not even do a tour. But I'll give that some thought. So why am I recording in my development environment? There is actually a reason for this. And yes, I am still modding. Modding takes priority over YouTube any day. So what I have been working on, in addition to the new FunOrs beta, which I think I'm going to move out of beta soon. And there's a very specific reason for that. One is that, well, I guess there's two reasons. One is that it hasn't really changed much recently. The features have kind of settled in, and there are not any major bugs I'm aware of, and I want more people to see it. The second reason, which is kind of related to wanting more people to see it, is I'm working on a port of Super Multi-Drills, and it is going to have FunOrs recipe support. It's going to require plates and gears, so that means beta or FunOrs 1.1 or higher. And if people are just using the release builds, it's not going to work. So I'm probably going to move FunOrs out of beta very quickly here. So you can see I do have the drills, and yes, they are rendering all correctly, even though they have multiple layers to them. Just like the tools from Silence Gems, they require a smart model. But that just means I could copy the code from Silence Gems for the most part. One thing that's kind of cool that you can do in 1.8.9, I don't know when exactly they added this, but I noticed this in the, I think it was the corn texture from TechStack's Heavy Machinery mod, where it has like a lot of semi-transparent pixels just kind of scattered around the edge that weren't erased properly. You could actually do transparency now, and you could see the yellow outline around the drill head is actually semi-transparent. And this is a new drill head. This is supercharged. Well, the head is actually supercharged ruby, but I've got it coated with supercharged sapphire. And yeah, the localizations are kind of messed up a little bit in some cases. I probably won't fix the localizations before I release this. That'll just be a low priority. So things left to do include recipes, for sure. And I have kind of been rebalancing the mod a little bit, so the battery capacities have actually changed. The Tater battery is half what it used to be, and the small battery is now 10,000. I think it was... It might have been 10,000 before. I think it was. But now each one is 10 times greater capacity than the previous one. And currently the recipes are requiring plates from Fun Ores. Super Multi Drills is adding a redstone alloy ingot, which I always forget. I have to press R, even when you're viewing the recipes already. This is actually made in the Fun Ores alloy smelter, and yes, it is an item from Super Multi Drills. You can add recipes to the alloy smelter. There's an API. It's pretty easy to use. And what are these? What? Why are... Okay, where are the other motors? There they are. Why can I not... Am I... okay, I'm just insane, I guess. So I am actually adding 3 additional motors. And the way I'm going to do this is the first one is actually going to be, I haven't renamed these yet, is going to be a lower level motor than the previous first tier. So it's going to be mining level 1, then 2, then 3, and these all say... Yeah, the tooltips on these are not showing up correctly, but it's going to be 5, then 7... And I'm thinking the last one's going to be a creative motor that'll have just like an insane speed boost, just because. And each one is 20% faster than the previous one is the intention. And of course, those numbers are configurable. You could set the mining level to whatever you want. You could set the speed boost to whatever you want. And these extra motors are really just for mod packs. I mean... I think metallurgy ores go all the way up to mining level 7 or 8. I think it's 7. So having more motors is a good thing. If nothing else, you could just use them for the speed boost. Like have a super expensive motor. Like I think this one I set to require the new Prismarinium. So yeah, that's really expensive. Let's see, chassis recipes. I think I've got... Yeah, they're just... the same as they were before now. I may change these as well. Drill head recipes will probably stay the same. So just 5 of the material, 2 of the rods. The rods do have a new recipe if you're using Fun Ores. Requires a bit more redstone. But overall it's pretty similar in cost. And also rebalanced a few of the drill heads. Let me see. So the regular gem ones, I did reduce their durability, which means they cost more energy to use because I added the supercharged gems. The Tinker's Construct materials, where are they? They are around here. I buffed all of these. They were set pretty low before, so they've got some more respectable numbers now. Look at that, Manulin, 96 RF per block hardness. That is... insanely good. I think the only one that would be better would be the Tartarite. And of course, I don't think Metallurgy is out for 1.8.9. My mind is going blank. It's like 1 a.m. I just worked for 7 hours, so forgive me if I'm incoherent. And of course, I also need to make it so that it hides uncraftable drill heads by default. Currently, it's showing all of them, well, previously it was 76, but now we got 12 more with the supercharge, so that is 88 drill heads. It's actually kind of funny. I have a Python script that I use for generating JSON files. And when I was thinking about doing the drill heads, I was like, well, what's a good way to do this? So I made another Python script that reads all the material names from a text file, which is basically just take it straight out of the code, strips the names out of each line of that file, and feeds them into the original Python script. So it's like a Python program executing another Python program. Fascinating. But not that unheard of. I can guarantee you that that is far from unheard of. See, is there like anything else to say about this mod? Not really. Nothing else has really changed yet. I kind of want to do a new chassis texture. I mean, currently it's just kind of a colorful blob with the battery gauge on it. I kind of wish it was something a bit nicer looking. But I don't know. I'll just go with this for now. Okay, I suppose that's all there is to say here. So we got Super Multi-Drills coming soon. My plan was to release it on Monday. Today's Saturday. Probably Sunday when the video comes out. I love how that villager's just standing right next to the lava like he does not care. So probably going to make a new build of Fun Ores and call it a release. And have that ready to go tomorrow. So that when Super Multi-Drills is released, Fun Ores will be up to date. Let's see, I wonder, would Multi-Drills crash if Fun Ores is not up to date? It might. I don't actually know, but I think it would. So if you're using the mods, be sure you update Fun Ores to 1.1 plus. I'll probably call the release version 1.1.1 since the betas are 1.1.0. So do make sure you're using an up-to-date Fun Ores if you're using Fun Ores. If not, the mod has fallback vanilla recipes. Although they're pretty junky from what I remember. I should probably take a look at those. Oh, I fell. Alright, so thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. And I will see you in the next one, whatever that is. Darn these tooltips, they're not very helpful when they do that.